Good morning, YouTube. Me and Dolly are back. Today, we're gonna work on this fender like we talked about. Let me get some tools out and set us up a little work table under here, and we'll be right back. All right, so we got us a few tools out. I guess the first order of business is gonna have to be trying to get all these old rusty bolts back out. They are stuck in there. Maybe some heat, maybe some PB blaster. There's a little echo in here. And see if we can't get some of these taken out. And then we'll get to sanding. Also got to get this light assembly out of here. Looks like it's got some screws maybe. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out though. First thing we'll do is at least try the PB blaster. I think I can access these bolts. Do the old in and out trick. All with the exception of one, which is rounded. I'm gonna get the grinder, I believe, and cut that. Safety first. Show y'all what I'm talking about. So this bolt head is rounded. It won't grip. Let's see if I can just cut the square nut off the back. It's got like these, I don't know if you can see it, but There's a rectangle that's threaded. I can always put a riv nut back so that it'll still have something to attach to. I gotta do a little more cutting. Dang. It's really in there pretty good. Right, there we go. Spin it with some pliers. Alright, that's good. Scrap pile. Got one thing off. One more. I think I'm gonna have to do the same thing over here. The head's just completely gone. There's nothing for the Torx to grab onto. This one might be a little trickier though. I may drill this one so that I don't cut into the fender any. It's kind of a tight spot. I'm gonna start with a 60. Just try and knock some of this big crap off first. So got it knocked down pretty good. Kind of see what we're working with now. We got some good pitting here. I'll probably just run some fiberglass in here and then slick it off. Same here. I can probably do the same, but this I've still got to flip it obviously and sand the other side, but she's really not bad. Found a few dings. Got one there, one here. A couple little ones here and here. Same thing on the front side. Little bit of heavy pitting and a couple little holes. Like I said, I think I can fiberglass all of that. Make it blend in. This black stuff, it's some kind of, I don't know, it smells kind of rubbery, plasticky when I'm sanding and it gets hot. I don't know. I'll get it off though. I just wanted to knock down the heavy stuff, so let me flip it over, do the other side, and then we'll start doing some more body work, fixing up some of these crinkles. Alright guys, I got it all sanded like I like. Let's see if I can rework some of this crease. If it looks like I don't have any idea what I'm doing, it's well, it's because I don't. Like I said, the first time I did body work was that cab, but I feel like it came out pretty nice. So I'm gonna give this a shot, see what I can do. Obviously I'm gonna have to cut some of this out, but I'm gonna at least see if I can get this crease out. I think I'm pretty satisfied with that, guys. Remember, it had that big crease. This was kind of folded in, and this was kind of folded in. It ain't perfect yet, but I know I'm cutting a lot of this out. Probably make me some kind of cut like this. I think I can repair this a little bit up here with some welding. Try and keep it straight and strengthen it up a little bit. Anyway, let me figure out how I'm going to cut this out. I'll lay it out and show y'all. Alright guys, so what I got a piece of floorboard from some of those replacement floorboards I bought. This is some leftover. Like I said, I'm no pro. There's better ways, different ways. I clamped it, cut me a piece, and I got it clamped on the back. And I'm just going to try and roll it and work this roll. Then I can always go back with my body hammer and smooth everything over. This is just to get me close. All right guys, so here's what I'm gonna cut out. I'm just gonna follow this crease around to here. There's some rust damage back here, but I don't feel like it doesn't really bother me. I don't think you'll ever see it, you know. I can clean it up with some fiberglass, but I'm just gonna follow this crease around and then down, and then over, and back. Now this will be 2 different pieces. I won't be able to do it all in one, but let me go ahead and get this cut out. One trick I did learn when doing that other body work on that cab was to cut it big. So I just made this a little bit bigger. I'm gonna get my die grinder and clean all these edges up before we start working it. See if I can't get this tacked in. So I normally tack it in oversized, and then I go back and trim, and it leaves me a perfect gap to fill. I learned that as well doing that body work on that cab. I twisted my dang welding lead, and this wire is so small. You put any kind of twist or kink in the nozzle, that's it. Let me get all this refed through. Starting to come together. Body work is so slow. I just need one more piece to go from here to there, and we'll be good. Man, body work is slow. Thank y'all again for watching, man. I wish I had more cool stuff to show y'all, but body work is just, it's time consuming. We'll get to some cooler stuff once I get done with this body work. I'm gonna get back on this in a couple days. I probably won't even post this video till I finish, so I'll just catch y'all in a couple days and we'll finish knocking out that little bit that's left right there. What up, y'all? I'm back. Checking out my work from the other day. I'm gonna do a little cleaning up down here. I think I'm gonna shorten this a little, and then I've got to finish the patch and then shape it all, you know, pretty, get it shaped close to that. This is what our old cutout shape is, so we're close. Just gotta do some fine tuning. So I'm gonna get some tools and get set up, and I'm gonna get rolling. Alright, so as you can see, it's really starting to come together now. A little more cleaning up. So now I can see a few little pinholes. I'll go back and just tack them real quick. Smooth them off, and then we'll get the sander. It's not gonna be perfect, guys, but I'm okay with that. What I'm gonna do is use a fiberglass based direct to metal body filler. So I'll sand everything down bare, and then I slick everything. And I'm telling you, when I did all that body work on that cab, you cannot tell after you slick it and do that coat of epoxy. Plus, you're still on top of that epoxy going to be doing anywhere from 2 to 4 coats of a skim coat primer, a sandable skim coat. So you got plenty of opportunity. I mean, you want this definitely as close as you can get it, but I've got plenty of opportunities to make corrections as I go. I'm going to get it close, like I said, but...
guys, what I'm gonna do now is use the DA. Wish I could use this thing all the time, but unfortunately I don't have a big enough compressor. But I'm gonna use the DA with a 120 pad and just clean up this whole area, everywhere I've done a little body work, and it'll really bring out where I still need to use the body hammer to maybe change some curves or lines on the body. Alright guys, as you can see, sanded out pretty good. A couple spots where my grinder went a little deep, but it's okay. Like I said, I'm gonna skim it, so that'll all fill in. All these little spots will fill in. Looks like we followed our body line here pretty nice, and then it kind of breaks here too. So yep, that looks like a hole, not a hole, just a little pitting. I'll fill it in with fiberglass in a little while after I sand this whole thing. So let me pick some of this stuff up and I'm gonna flip it over and sand the whole thing. Got it flipped over, started sanding. I did find some more spots that I want to patch in a panel. These are some pretty decent size holes up here. So I'm gonna make a piece to fit in here. You know, I'm gonna cut it out. Y'all know the drill. We just did it. Cut it out. There's another spot here. Cut it out. Make a template. Weld it. Slow, tedious, but we're gonna knock it out. It's gonna look a lot better. I got it as far as I'm gonna get it with welding and sanding and grinding. Got all my high spots out. So now I'm gonna take my glass and wipe it on. I gotta get some wax and grease remover. I'm gonna blow all this off first, then I'll get some wax and grease remover and clean it so that make sure that stuff sticks good. This is that glass I was telling y'all about. It's pretty nice. I used it a lot on that cab. It's works really good. Alright, our Bondo's been sitting up for a little while. It ought to be dry. I'll put a respirator on. I don't want no fiberglass in my lungs. Alright guys, well, I'm out of time for today, but I did go ahead and put a second coat. I had some low spots, so went ahead and filled them. Got a little bit more on here where I thought it needed it. And we will get back out here first thing in the morning, sand this down, and it should be good. And I'll show you all the final product on that. I'll probably just put some spray paint or something on it for now, just so I can store it while I do body work on every other panel so it doesn't rust. And but yeah, I'll see y'all in the morning, fellas. What's up, y'all? We're back. I didn't get the whole day to work on it like I wanted, but it's all right. I'm home now. I went ahead and sanded some other stuff up here and found a couple dings, body worked them a little bit, and now I got some filler on them. Our other filler, that second coat from yesterday's dry, so I'm fixing to sand that while this is drying. Yeah. So we'll get to it. Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo. Well, y'all, I'm out of time again. It is really coming along, though. I gotta I put some wax and grease remover on a rag so I can show y'all. I'm gonna get the camera, bring y'all closer. It is really coming together nice. Take this and wipe it and kind of see. No more dings. Nice and smooth. Same thing right here. I had a sweet ding right here. Slicked off really nice. This area is coming along really, really good. It still needs a little more sanding. And I think maybe a little more filler in one spot. I've got to do some more filler down right here. Let me show y'all when you get it damp and you can kind of see. It's got some highs and lows in it. That's high and this is low. So I'm gonna do some more skim coating there. May have to do a little more down here. Kind of the same thing. Can't really see it, but it is really, really starting to come together. Had another one up here. Slicked off really nice. But I've still got to do all this, so y'all make sure and subscribe. Stay tuned. Next episode, we're gonna finish sanding this thing, and we'll just pick a fun random color out of the spray paint selection I have, and we'll get it painted and stored, and then we'll pull some front fenders off. Catch y'all on the next episode, guys.